Hi, my name is Nina Dwaron and I'm the owner and lead designer of iStage and Organize. Thank you for joining me today and Happy New Year. I wish you and your family wealth and health and much success in 2018. Today is the video blog, my very first video blog. I've done other videos before, and each month I produce a text blog, but this time I thought I would do a video blog and answer some of the questions I am most frequently asked about staging. And if you are considering putting your house up on the market for the spring market in 2018, then this video blog should be very helpful and it's very timely. So I'm going to answer some of the questions that I am most often asked by people who contact me when they're considering putting their home up for sale. So let's get right to it then. Please bear with me as this is my first video blog, and I would appreciate it if you watch it right through the end, because I am going to be providing some pretty valuable information here. So the first question that I am often asked is, how much does staging cost over the phone? And sometimes the caller will also say, I can send you some pictures. And what I often tell them is that it's very difficult to provide you with a cost or what the investment would be over the phone. The reason being is that, not every two homes is alike. And because the room sizes may be different, the wall sizes may be different, I don't know how much it is that you need me to bring in versus how much of your own belongings that I can use and repurpose. So to get an accurate quote, I would have to see your property first. However, based on my experience and the numbers of homes that I've done, I can certainly provide a ballpark figure. So let's say that a 3-bedroom property, detached home occupied, and you don't need any furniture, just accessories like lamps, rugs, bedding, artwork, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I do bring in, then you can look at anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000. But for that same size home that is vacant and requires furniture, then you are potentially looking at double that, depending on the type of furniture and how many is required for each of the rooms. So I hope that's helpful, but like I said, to get a more accurate quote, you do need to have a professional stager come in order to take the appropriate measurements of the room so that they will then be able to provide you with the most accurate quote. But that ballpark figure should then be able to provide you with a number so that you can start to work on your budget. So I hope that's helpful. Okay, so another question that I am often asked then is, what is the ROI, the return on investment? And that truly is what staging is. Staging really is an investment in getting your home show ready and market ready so that it will sell quickly and for more dollars. So our industry statistics states that a professionally staged home can help to reduce the number of days that a property is on the market anywhere from 30 to 50%, which is significant. And then it could also help garner anywhere between 6 to 20% more on the sale value. So another great return figure in terms, of the return on investment. But that's the whole point, right? The whole point of you invest in staging is so that you can get your money back and hopefully make even a little bit more. And more often than not, that's exactly what happens. And the statistics that's provided by the industry also states that realtors also share this viewpoint with us as well. So that's a very key thing for you as a homeowner to know, is that the all the professionals within the industry really understands the value of home staging. Number 3 is home staging necessary? Well, as a professional home stager, I guess I am a little biased, so I am going to say that yes, it is necessary. Only because you want to make sure that your property is going to stand out from the competitive listings, and that is going to help you sell quickly and for more dollars, right? Sometimes in a very competitive market like we had in 2017, the early part of 2017, where homes were selling really, really quickly, I was actually super busy at that time, only because everyone wanted to get more than their neighbor, right? And so they wanted to make sure their house sells really well. And then for the later part in 2017, when the market softened a little bit, people wanted to stage because they wanted their property to sell quickly, and obviously for more money too. But the reverse is true when the market is soft, is that they want to make sure that they reduce the number of days that the property is on the market, as well as sell for more dollars. And then another question that I often get is, who should cover the cost of staging? Right. So it really depends. So with my clients, for the most part, the homeowners are the ones who are paying the staging investment. Some of the agents that I work with will pay for part of it or all of it, depending on the value of the property and their contract agreement with the homeowner. But it's very hard to say because every real estate agent and broker market themselves very differently, and with that they offer a very different level of service as well, right? So what I can tell you is this. This is your largest financial investment. So if you put in, let's say $5,000 for your staging investment, and you get at least that back or double it, then you get to pocket all of that. But for a property to sell, let's just say $10,000 more than listing, the return on investment for the agent who is earning, let's say 2 or 2.5%, or 3% rather, is fairly minimal, right? So you have the highest potential of getting the most out of the sale of the property, not the agent. So having said that, sorry, that's my puppy. That's my assistant helping me here. So for the investment is yours, your property. So the staging investment is definitely something that you're going to gain the most out of. So consider that. I'm not telling you it's one way or the other. This is something that you will have to work out with your real estate agent or your broker and see what it is that they have to offer you as part of their service package. Now, having said that, all of the agents that I work with and partner with will at least pay for the staging consultation. So that leads to another question that I am most often asked is, what is this home staging consultation? So, these days, home staging has really hit the mainstream market. It's not like it was 15, 20 years ago where it was only for high value properties. These days, pretty much a good chunk of the market is using staging as a marketing tool. So having said that, some people still don't know what a home staging consultation is. So I want to take this opportunity to share with you what it is. So a home staging consultation from my service level is a very comprehensive one. I go in and spend 2 hours with you. I do a room by room assessment and provide you with a report with recommendations for every room, from anything from painting to fixes to changing out draperies, to changing out lighting and anything else that you might need, including providing you with advice on how to stage your property yourself should you be inclined to do so. So the whole purpose of the consultation report and the consultation service is that I prepare you in as much as possible to do it yourself if you're a DIYer. So, and I also leave you with a report, so that way at your leisure, then that evening, you and your spouse can go through the report and identify what it is that you're going to be able to tackle yourself or need to bring in people to help out. I also provide you with a list resources should you not have a contact for things like painters, general contractors, handyman, movers, and things like that. So the consultation itself is very, very comprehensive, and it has great value. And there's so much information on there that the consultation itself may be what you need just to get going. Okay, so I hope that that's helped. What other questions? All right, so can I do it myself? That's another great question. So of course you can do it yourself if you have the knack and the eye for it. You need to make sure that when you are going to be tackling the staging yourself, that you actually remove yourself from the property. Not physically, but meaning you need to put yourself in the buyer's shoes. So what I recommend is that you go with your agent and see a few properties and see how they're staged, right? How they've been decluttered and depersonalized. And staging is not about you. It's about appealing to a large pool of potential buyers. So that means that when you are positioning the room and accessorizing the room, you need to have the potential buyer in mind. And what that means is that you can't have just one type of potential in mind. You need to appeal to a mass, to the mass, in order to get the greatest exposure and potential for offers. So of course you can do it yourself. Some clients would be real ready and willing to invest in buying some new furniture, buying some new artwork and accessories. Some are not. Some like the furniture that they have and the accessories that they have because that's their style. But they understand that the home needs to be depersonalized and neutralized. And that's why they want to invest in the staging service, because as professional stagers, that's what we do. Our job is to make sure that your property appeals to the mass with the type of furniture and accessories and artwork that we bring in. I hope that helped. So how much should I do to get my house ready? Another really great question. The more you do, the better it will be, obviously. So with my staging consultation report, I give you a lot of advice, like a lot of advice, sometimes overwhelmingly so. But what I tell my clients is this: do as much as you can. The more you do, the better it'll be for the sale value of your home. If you ran out of time and can't tackle it all, then just recognize that those shortfalls will likely be seen by the potential buyers and can have some level of impact on the sale of your home, right? So, it would be remiss of me to say that, just do this and ignore that, when I know that if you make some of those small adjustments and updates, will have a tremendous value in your home. Because these days people want a move-in ready home. Everybody's busy, you're busy, they're busy, and they don't want to have to invest in one of their largest financial investment and go into a home and then have to pour in even more money to do updates and fixes. Now, mind you, there is a smaller group of people who like the fixer-uppers and want to do the updates themselves, but they are a smaller group of potential buyers. And what you want to do is appeal to the mass, right? So think about it from that point of view. So what should be the focus? So what are some of the things that you should be focusing in on? Well, what are some of the things that I tell my clients to do first and foremost is to paint. So if your home hasn't been painted in the last 10 years, likely the paint has aged and it now looks a little bit dull and darker. So a fresh coat of paint is one of the best investments that you can do because it can brighten your home and can make it look new and fresh all over again. The other thing that I often recommend is lighting, not just lighting fixtures, but light bulbs as well. Light plays a very big role in showcasing your home, because the brighter the home, the bigger it feels, and the darker the home, the smaller it feels. So you want to make sure that you have that every room is as bright as possible during the showing. And light fixtures are very inexpensive these days. You can get some really nice contemporary fixtures at your local home hardware stores. So go out and invest in those. Those will definitely give you the biggest bang for your buck. The third thing that I often recommend are hardware. You know, you may not have the budget to completely overhaul your kitchen, but a simple paint on the cupboard doors and the change of hardware can do just that trick. So those are the three things that I would highly recommend that you look at. Thank you very much for watching my video blog, and I hope that you were able to get a lot of valuable information out of this session with me. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to give me a call. I'm happy to chat with you over the phone and help out in any way that I can and answer any other remaining questions that you may have. Please give me a call or visit my website at iStage, the letter N, organize.com, or give me a call at 416-993-0131. I'm happy to help however I can. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.